And welcome. This is Robert Galvin, the Comic Book G-Spot. Welcome to the Witching Hour, the late shift. Me and Jeffrey Comic-Con. Here we go. Here we go. We ready? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. That's for somebody who's supposed to be here tonight. Say hi. Come on, you can show them. Good boy. So, welcome, my buddy.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff. You know who it is. It's the Catanese Comic Kid, or AKA Jeff Comic 813. Robert, did you want me to introduce our guest right now, or did you want me to wait?
Go right ahead.
All right. Our first guest is Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson, AKA the Heartbreak Kid.
What's up, guys? How's it going tonight, man?
And we have Ben from... I know it's a podcast. I keep forgetting the damn name.
It's the Fake Nerd Podcast, man.
There we go.
The Fake Nerd Podcast. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right. Ben from the Fake Nerd Podcast.
Yep.
Our two guests. We have one more guest that's supposed to be showing up.
Hopefully
Let's see if he does.
Up, guys. Okay, so on to the show here really quick. So now that I got you with the hook, it's time for the book. My book for this week is one that I'm building back up on my collection. It's Vampire Tales. Very cool cover. This is issue 11. It was done in June of 1975. Stan Lee presents. It has two stories in it: The Death Kiss, and then Nabu's Lullaby. And then it's got some vampire mail calls that were in there from fans of the book back then. But it's a 15-part run series. There was actually one annual with this. But look at Morbius on the living vampire. He's laying on the altar here, and they're going to stab him. And it's the Brotherhood of Judas. Ooh, boy. A little creepy, but great cover. So that's my book. On to the next. Jeff.
All right. Something new for from this week. Harleen from the Black Label. I thought it was really good, guys. What was it? John and White Whale kind of thought it was a little too wordy, but I think it's really good. It's the writer is the same guy that's drawing it, so I think it's pretty cool. Let's hope this thing comes out on time, since it's one person doing everything.
No, Jeff, come back. All right, real quick, Jeffrey, can you do me a favor? Dude,
yep.
Jeff, come back and repeat what you just said. The last part what you said, it was cut off. Just repeat the last thing. You stopped. You froze.
Yeah. Last part was hope it comes out all on time, pretty much. Since it's the same writer and everything on Harleen, and pretty much it was a pretty good mental health story, talking about how you could have one bad day, and it could go bad for you. So you could go either way, either Batman or Joker style. Yeah. So I really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
So,
awesome.
Well, what's cool. Jeff got?
Yep. Jeff, can you do me one quick favor? Since you are such a beautiful voice and announcer, can you please shout out my chat? It's blowing off the wall here. We have great legend in there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we got our buddies Sam's Tangled Web and Comics with Bueller, the first two in the chat. I'm sure that's a regular occurrence on this channel. I know you guys are all good friends.
Of course.
The Comic Man Andy, what's up? Good to see you, Comic Man. The Great Legend, what's up, Great Legend? C. Woodard, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, he was hanging out with us just a little while ago on the hunt. We got Comic Core in the house. What's up, Comic Core? Chad, good to see you, man. Ray D, what's up, Ray? Good to see you tonight, my friend. And Ben Compton, Ben, what's up? Good to see you, Ben. Thanks for joining everyone tonight.
Okay, buddy. Your turn.
Okay. So in case anybody who watches this doesn't know me and you can't tell, I'm a big Incredible Hulk fan. And with that being said, I thought I'd bring, like a sentimental type book to the table. And with that, now that I got you on the hook, it's time for the book, right?
Awesome.
Bam. Okay. So this book is, it's a 3.5 Incredible Hulk 102. This is the first book back after the Tales to Astonish 101, and then it went into the Incredible Hulk 102. This has a couple of stories in it, and it does have the retelling of the origin of the Hulk in it. But if you really like a character, you want to try to get as much of them as you can. You want to try to get their origin stories, first appearances, things like that. So this was one that I had always wanted, and I ended up getting it as a birthday present from Tony Sanders. So that was pretty darn cool. So it's just got a lot of sentimental value, and a great book for any Hulk collector to have in their collection.
Now we got Ben.
Yeah, that's me. So
Hey, buddy, go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat is like, hey, who the hell is this guy? Does he have any
Mhm.
taste? I
Yes,
hope
he
he has
does.
taste. Well, the good news is now that I got you on the hook, it's time for my book, and I'm
Yes.
going to go on with another Black Label book that Jeff did. It's Batman White Knight, the whole completed collected edition. I actually just did this book for a segment on my own podcast, the Fake Nerd Podcast, and this book is fantastic because it's an Elseworld story. So if you're into new and buying books, but you want a really good book to start off with, or just to just dive headfirst, the premise in this book is that the Joker goes sane and is starting a crusade to bring Batman down not by killing him, but legally. He's building a legal case to make Batman and all vigilantes essentially illegal in Gotham City. And eventually the GCPD helps him out. It's a really good book. There's a great twist at the end. And there's a sequel, Batman Curse of the White Knight, out that's being put out by Black Label. The book is written and drawn by Sean Gordon Murphy. Those of you who love Chrononauts, Punk Rock Jesus, that's the same artist.
Yeah.
And man, it's just a fantastic book. It's a fantastic read. It's an Elseworld story. You don't have to know. You just know the basics of Batman to get it, and you're off to the races. It's a fantastic book. Cannot recommend it enough.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious, but Ben, is that the one that where the whole Black Label came from? Where
I want to say yes.
Tell me that book again. Put that book up one more time.
Here we go.
Wasn't that the one that? No.
The first book that actually was mentioned to be Black Label was the Batman Penis book. So
Batman Damned. It was Batman Damned. That's what.
Wasn't that related to that book?
No. This is
No.
It looks like that cover though, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that was Lee Bermejo who did the art for Batman Damned. This is Sean Murphy.
That's right. Okay. Thanks for the correction. Awesome.
That's all good. It is all
Awesome.
good, man. But
so I have a little something more here that I think my buddy here, Jeffrey's gonna love.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I got something a little special for him tonight.
Oh boy. What is it?
So Jeff,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna have to give me your address because I'm gonna send this to you as an AOK from me. All right.
Okay.
Not you, Jeff. Jeffrey.
Oh, hey.
Sorry.
There's two guys named Jeff on this, so I'm just gonna.
Yes, I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna start saying Jeffrey, but I'm not gonna lie because one of my best friends' name is Jeff, and every time I see him, I always go, "My name's Jeff" from 21 Jump Street.
Hold
Or
on.
22 Jump Street.
Yeah, my best friend's name's Jeffrey too. So there's two of us.
Jeff. Jeff.
Okay. Yes, sir.
This is gonna be an AOK.
Oh, what?
This is 1978.
Yeah.
Volume 1, issue 7. It's a Stanley Presents, and it's got 4 stories. There's Night of the Living Wraith, Beyond the Great Divide, and then it's got a part of a Man-Thing story drop right here.
Oh man.
Right here. So plus the return of the macabre Man-Thing that's in here. But it's also Hulk.
Oh, yeah, no.
The cover art on here is Jim Starlin.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So once you give me your address and all that, that'll be all KD, okay?
Yeah, no, well thank you.
You're very
Appreciate
welcome, bud. I appreciate you big time. And I've watched you now since like the very beginning.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate everything.
Absolutely. So let's all see how we're gonna start this tonight. Nerd. Let's see, who else do we have in the chat tonight? We got Comic Andy. Go ahead, Jeff. You're good at that.
You got Evan. What's up, Evan? Thank you for joining us. The Uncanny Kyle Walker. What's up, Kyle Walker? Thank you for being here.
Is Hiawatha here, really? It's got to be like
Yeah.
12-hour difference.
Steve Whiting. What's up, Steve Whiting?
Yes.
Boy.
There.
Yeah.
I know it's late. My brothers. Love it. I like Sam's new logo.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys. Okay. Now to get on with our questions. Any of these two gentlemen, Jeff?
Yeah.
Which one you want to ask questions first to?
All right. The first one is: has your guys' collection habits changed since you guys started YouTube?
This is for both. Do you want to go first, Jeffrey? Or do you want me to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. My collection changes like freaking on like a weekly basis sometimes. It really just depends. A lot of times I'm trying to fill back issues for my Incredible Hulk run, and then some days I'll just walk in on like a new comic book day, Wednesday, and just lose control and buy all kinds of new comic books when I'm trying to like not buy them. And I try to tell myself, okay, no variant hunting, you know, like just leave the variants alone. And then you walk in and you see this one and you're like, oh my gosh, yes. My collection habits have evolved and are continually evolving. Sometimes I don't even know like what it's evolving into. Like it's just, but yeah, no, absolutely.
Every day in your house.
What's up, Discovery Bay, Bear Island, Joe 47771, Glitter and Duct Tape. What is up, guys? Good to see you all tonight. Yeah, like when I first started collecting it was nothing but the Incredible Hulk. That was it. And then I really got that collection kind of filled up. So I kind of started spreading out. Storm is like my second favorite character. So I got a lot of, I can find a lot of that stuff cheap, and that's fun to collect. New Comic Book Days. New Comic Book Day is typically the books that I read. That's what I read, a lot of new comic books. And the older stuff is kind of just like my collection, things like that. My collection has grown tremendously over the last few years, like stupidly, like it's gotten stupidly large. Yeah. And it's hard to cut back, but sometimes it's just trying to find certain books here and there instead of buying a lot of books. I just try to find one or two here and there that I really, really want. But yeah, no, always changing.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead, Ben.
All right. So my collection or my collecting habits, unfortunately, are very dictated by what is in my bank account. I'm pretty sure that goes with everyone here, but when I first started like buying comics on the regular, like I was going to the store every Wednesday. It happened after the New 52 dropped, because I would go into, because I liked comics. I mostly, my comic collection started, you can't really see because there's a blank wall, but back here most of this is a lot of manga. I started with buying manga first, and then it just eventually snowballed. And every time I would go into a comic store or my LCS, I would look at like a copy of Superman, and it would be issue number 747, and I'm like, oh no, I have to read over close to 800 plus issues to catch up. No thanks, I'm just gonna walk the other way. Thank you, bye. Then when the New 52 dropped, I was buying on the regular, and then I was pretty much just buying all the books I knew I was going to read. I would buy variants every once in a while. Like I knew, like I bought a bunch of Action 1000 variants because I knew I was going to hang them up on my wall. Other than that, when I buy a book, I know I'm going to read it. I'm gonna hold on to it, and pretty much it's if I can afford it, and also if I have space. I know I do like for a Batman White Knight, when I heard that was coming out, I was like, man, I really want to get it, but I don't have the money for the first issue right now. And I'm just going to wait for the trade. So I do a lot of trade waiting for certain books, like Harleen by Stefan Sejic. That book I heard I've been waiting for that book to come out. I follow him on Twitter, and his art for it is just phenomenal. So I'm going to trade wait for that. And pretty much if I could afford it, and if something I want, I have space for it, then heck yeah, I'm going to get it. But other than that, it's mostly if I could afford stuff.
Nice.
Those guys. You guys know those guys? We got those guys in the chat.
Are
Oh,
they
those
really?
guys.
Yeah, we are here. We are watching. You will
Where
not
are they?
find us.
Hey, those
Your
guys.
try is futile.
Oh,
When
boy.
your name is summoned by our team, we will find you.
Yeah,
So,
no kidding. Okay, I got to say thank you since they're here, whoever they are.
yes.
That's from those guys.
Oh, did you? I got something from those guys too, man. It was freaking awesome. So.
I'm the only one that hasn't yet, so.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Golden Age love. All right, next. Let's see here. What are we on? What are we on? What subject? Said hello to everybody. Trying to figure out. I wish Rican was here. We're supposed to have just Rican here tonight, guys. Hopefully he shows up.
Hopefully.
He's supposed to be here. Those guys. Oh, that's
Just
see my
Rican.
lag on my side.
Yeah.
My lag on my side is really slow.
Oh wow. Yeah. If I seem really laggy, I apologize because I'm doing this
No,
from my
it's not
cell
you,
phone.
it's
So
unfortunately, when you're using StreamYard, the second that you hear comments are really lagged out. They take a long time to come into StreamYard. So I literally have to show it on a different screen. And I don't like using my bandwidth for the screen. So I have to shut everything off in the background. So it's a little laggy on seeing the who's there.
Is Jason Smith in the chat? Evan?
Yes, say hi.
Where's Jason Smith?
I think he's there.
He was there.
Well, just say hi anyway.
Jason Smith. I love that guy.
I'm looking up the chat. I'm trying to find it. I can't find them. There's a lot. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Do you have anything else, Jeff?
Well, I wanted to, if you had one, I got another one, but I wanted you to ask your questions that you wanted first anyways.
It's usually going to be the same here. All right. My big question to both of you guys, and really me and Jeff, 813, the Catanese kid, kind of like when we have guests like you on here, especially you, Jeff, and Ben, I swear every time I see Ben right now, all I can think of is, what's the name of that guy?
Adam Savage from the Mythbusters.
Wow.
Doesn't he look like him?
Now that you bring it up, I see it. Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Sorry,
I get that so
I
many.
love that guy. I think that guy's great.
So do I. That guy is awesome. You have no idea how many times people look at me and he's like, "Hey, do you watch Mythbusters?" I'm like, I look like Adam Savage, especially when my goatee gets like really, really, really long like this. They're like, "Oh my god, you look so much like Adam Savage." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
That's fine. That is fine with me. I love Mythbusters."
You didn't mean to go off on the whole movie star thing right away. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Where are we here? I am looking for. There we go. Okay, well, so what I like to say is, you guys are real people. You've been doing this for a long time. Jeffrey, you haven't really done a lot on your show, but you are on a lot of other people's shows. You make a great announcer. You call out people in the chat. I think that's a wonderful thing. And you as a collector, we've heard a little bit about what you like and what you both like. I got schooled by Ben today, by the way, gentlemen, on
what I school you in.
You schooled me. We talked earlier today. You schooled me on Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I totally did.
Sonic the Hedgehog stuff that I had no idea, and he was like schooling me big time today. And we also had something a little bit in common when it came to like role-playing games. Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy.
Oh really? Yeah, Final Fantasy.
There was another one too.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem was another one. Excellent.
Yeah, I was playing through 3 houses earlier today.
So anyway, getting back to what my question was. Here we go. I'm just going to put it up there, and I'll let you think about it before you answer it. Whoever wants to go first, let me know. You know, I'm going to answer that question every time, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. I answer it every week.
You don't have to answer it.
Yeah.
These two, I would like to have them see if they can figure what I'm talking about.
What does thinking outside the box mean to me?
Go ahead, bud.
Crap. I don't know. Just unconventional thinking, like pretty much like getting to the conclusion that may not be it's unorthodox thinking, unorthodox reason. Like for example, in the game Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild,
Yep.
it doesn't matter. You can launch yourself in a puzzle room. You can launch yourself from one end to the other, skipping the puzzle entirely. But as long as you get to the end, you're gonna get the prize. So it's like you didn't have to do the puzzle. You could just jump right over it. And the shaman man don't care. He gives you your stuff, and you can get out, complete the thing. I'm done. Stupid motion control puzzles. I love that game, but those were the bane of my existence for a while.
Yep. Jeff?
I would just say, just like, do you? Because half the time I feel like people try to like fit in and be like everybody else. Instead, it's like to the point now where thinking outside of the box would be like do whatever it is that you want to do, because everybody's always trying to follow everybody else anyways.
Awesome, Jeff. That's excellent. That was excellent. By the way, real quick shout out. We got Joe4771. Beautiful answer he just said. And the chat is lagging. And then we got Who Dat? Yeah.
Whoa.
Who dat?
We got Zeke.
I was just on the stream with them.
Guys, thanks for showing up tonight, you guys. I really appreciate it. Me and Jeff really appreciate it. And really big shout out to my guests tonight, you guys. Awesome.
Yeah, She-Hulk smash. What's up, Zeke?
I can't believe how the chat is like lit. No, it lights up like every 2 minutes. Oh, we got Perry Comics in the house.
Oh, are you lurking, Perry?
Yes,
Perry
he is.
lurking?
Perry must be lurking.
Yes,
No, I
he is.
sent the link. That's why he's here.
All right, go ahead, Jeff. You got another one?
Yeah, I got another one. I know Jeff's favorite characters, the Hulk and Storm. You got any more favorite characters?
Me, yeah. I kind of have like a top 5 that they haven't really ever changed. You know, like if you were to say the top 10, the bottom 5 could probably change here and there. But my top 5 would be definitely Hulk. Then it goes Storm, Gambit, Cable, and Beta Ray Bill are my top 5.
A lot of great X-Men in there, man. A lot of great X-Men.
Yeah, well, you know, I grew up with that cartoon. That cartoon was like everything for me, like back in the day. So,
same question to Ben.
Okay, well, mine's a little bit unorthodox. I have like my top thing.
That's thinking outside the box. That's okay.
Yeah, because I have my favorite comic book character of all time, hands down, Superman. Superman was always my favorite ever since I was a kid. But my favorite fictional character, my 2 favorite fictional characters, and my girlfriend gives me flack for this all the time, and I'm not joking, they are Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man.
Nah, dude, yeah.
Mega Man.
I love those 2 characters. When I was a wee little lad, I watched the Sonic cartoons whenever I could. I watched the Mega Man cartoons.
Scotty Young.
Yeah. Are those? Is that the IDW run right there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the IDW run that went on.
No love.
Where did you get those? I would love to get those.
I had to buy them online because I found out that there were Scotty Young covers, and I was like, I love Mega Man, and I always talk crap about Scotty Young. Like, he's a good artist, but I don't want his art on my comic book. I want my comic book art to be more serious. And I was looking at these, and I was like, oh, that's a sick cover. Who does that? And I was like, oh, it's Scotty Young. Are you kidding me? I gotta buy it. So I got him. And
yeah.
Show the nice.
Oh, that is too cool. Oh man, yeah, because I have the Udon books that they were putting out for a short while. I was buying the Archie series when I found out that they were doing an Archie series. So of course I'm like, and then they did a Sonic Mega Man crossover. So of course I'm like, inner me is like, yay!
Right.
And then they stopped. And then Archie stopped. And it sucks.
Yep.
And then Sonic went to IDW, which I'm totally fine with. As long as there's Sonic the Hedgehog comic books, I'm fine. But even at the end of the Archie run, there were so many rewrites. There's so many not rewrites. There were reboots that there's a whole big Sonic history of the comic books that's totally separate from the video games, and I feel like it's great. There's a really good universe there, and then there are times where Archie's like, "Oh, we gotta do a reboot, soft reboot. Oh, we're gotta do another reboot," and then because there's a lawsuit with one of the former writers, and then Sonic's over to IDW now, and we're gonna stop doing Mega Man because reasons.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Sonic and Mega Man, my top two favorites. Superman is my favorite DC and comic book character of all time. My favorite Marvel hero is hands down Spider-Man. I grew up on watching the Spider-Man cartoon, the Spider-Man movies. I enjoy almost all the Spider-Man movies. I'm looking at you, Amazing Spider-Man 2. There are times that
I'll be honest with you guys. I have not seen the new one with Mysterio yet. I've got it.
I just watched it like 4 days ago.
I got it on
Don't worry,
Voodoo.
I'm not gonna
it yet.
spoil it. No spoilers.
Is it good?
I liked it. I loved it.
It's
I
good.
really
It's
I
loved
liked it. I liked
good?
it. So
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Awesome. I won't be
Yeah.
disappointed. Because if you can't tell, I don't need to say who my favorite is, but it's back here.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle, you and Jeffrey, like when Jeffrey said, "Hey, I'm a huge folk fan," I'm like, "Oh, you don't say."
it.
I mean that as a compliment, Jeffrey.
Yeah, no,
Honest
thank
to
you.
God, I mean
Right.
that as a compliment.
I
Exactly.
appreciate it. No, I do. Yes, that's kind of the point, right? Yeah, I try to put it out there. So
Yeah,
hopefully it's working.
absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, what do we got going on here? Wait a minute. Chat's going too fast. Help me out real quick.
but that's what happens when we get popular, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their shout outs. Great Legend talking here. Really good. Thank you, Legend. I really appreciate you being here. Wow. It's got to be up. Yeah. I heard about the Morbius movie too. And you know what? I'm crossing my fingers. I don't want him to do a Joker ever again.
I am I'm not into the Morbius movie. And the funny thing is I love Morbius as a villain from the Spider-Man show back in the 90s. But when I heard like, hey, they're gonna make Morbius a living vampire movie, I'm like, can they not?
But wait. I'm looking forward to it.
That's fine.
Because he's a big Morbius fan, so
I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping Jared Leto does a good job.
Yeah.
I'm
So
really
do
hoping.
I.
If he does what he did with the Joker, I'm just not happy.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
cringing.
Yeah.
But see, where I have hope in it is like, everybody that where is Sheila? I'm looking for what did it say? Sam, I shut out Sheila this week on Corpse, man. Sheila is a sweet brother. Yes, she is a sweetheart. I don't see her. I like Sheila too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Making sure everybody's getting their
too
thing.
early, too late for Sheila for
No.
Life of 2 YouTube.
So anyway, my big fascination with that character was when I got Amazing Spider-Man 101 years ago, having to run. And what was it? After that comic book rendition, Amazing Spider-Man 101, reading that when I was a kid, and going from that up until when Marvel almost went bankrupt, and what kind of brought them out of bankruptcy was Blade.
Yeah.
Blade kind of blew them up, and now we're seeing all these beautiful movies. Yeah, that's right. I know I might have said it wrong. I apologize, buddy. I always say his name wrong. Jared Leto. Yeah, Leto. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. Cross my fingers.
Well, don't feel bad. I think I called him Jay Leno at one point
Yes.
yesterday. So, like, I mean,
It's terrible.
Totally different guy.
yeah, I know. Right?
It's totally different from Joker. Yes, I understand that. So what I'm looking forward to is in the Blade movie that everybody missed from the actual movie in the edited version of it. At the very end, you see Blade go to the top of a building, looks across the building, you see the sunset. And in the sunset on top of the other building, you see this masked guy with a turban around his head, blowing in the wind with goggles on, just staring at him across the building on the other way. And he looks and he's looking at him like, and you're like, they never tell you who that guy is. So for years this went on until the actual directors who made that movie and the writers wrote about it. That was supposed to be the introduction of Morbius.
Oh.
I'm excited as a fan because I'm a vampire fan. I collect a lot of vampire memorabilia, so that's why I'm big about him. And he's kind of like an anti-hero because he was a scientist. Something went terribly wrong, and boom, that's where he got.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a vampire now.
Also, the other thing a lot of people don't know too is in the older versions too, he had the suction cups around his. He'd take.
I remember he had those in the cartoon.
Yeah, he
In
did.
his
I
hand.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounded so corny in the cartoon, but
He
it was
did.
fun.
He had like some accent and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked his accent.
Yeah.
I was not intimidated by the cartoon version of
No.
Morbius.
Well,
That's-
once again, when I was watching the cartoon, I was like 6, 7 years
Yep.
old when that was going
He was
on.
creepy.
So of course, I heard his accent. I was like, "Oh, he's definitely a vampire. He's from Eastern Europe." And now I'm not sure if I were to watch it again as an adult. I'm like, "Wow, this is funny."
Yeah. Well, I agree. Yes.
What was it? There was something else.
That Spider-Man cartoon though was great.
Oh, yeah. More, I mean, and look at now. Now you see all these movies being redone, and you see retros of new movies being redone, and I find it interesting. Like all of a sudden now, I'm really kind of looking forward to the new Blade movie, the new. I'm forgetting the name of the new actor.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, that looks like I think he'll do a great job. I really do.
And he's an Oscar winner, so it can't go. It can't hurt.
Yeah, there's definitely that.
Yeah, it can't hurt. It can't hurt the movie either.
No, and I mean, you think the old Blade is not that old, but everything effects and everything have doubled, tripled, quadrupled since that time. The quality of it, so like they can. There's so much more they could do now that they couldn't do back then, even.
So to give you guys a little bit of something new, I have people that I work with. I work for we make doors. I do really hard labor, so
yeah. So do I, man. Every day, all day, every day, brother.
At my age, I'm sawing wood planks and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, a lot of people know me at work, and they know I collect comics, and know I got a YouTube stream and blah blah blah. And there's a couple guys that go out and they go to yard sales and flea markets all the time. I don't get to go to all these places. So they think of me once in a while. And a buddy of mine that I work with brought me these little stack of cards, these Marvel cards. And these are from 1984. I was so impressed. There's 21 cards in this deck. And what's cool is they're all the retro, like first Fantastic Four.
Oh, covers.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's back to butt, and it's all
that's neat. That's really neat.
I think it was really cool. Look at this, Spider-Man. Very cool.
Yeah.
The classics. And of course, you keep going, and it's got all the original first ones.
Oh, wow. Is that Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, cool. And then it has, of course, one of my favorites, the Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
You got to love that.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men.
Love that.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Man without fear.
Cover. Ghost Rider. I'm getting to my favorite here in 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Yeah, Joe.
Yep.
Not bad. Is that how you have to say it? Oh, yeah. That's
there you go.
Yeah.
Little drool there for Jeff.
Yeah.
And two of my favorites out of this whole deck.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
And of course.
Oh,
Silver
yeah,
Surfer.
of course. That's
Yeah.
yours right there.
Number 12 and number 13, I find it interesting, the numbers. Anyway, that was cool. I had a buddy of mine at work that brought me those. It was just kind of cool. Tell him I'd show him.
Yeah, no, those are sweet.
But so anything going on with you guys? Anything new? Anything you want to talk about? This is our geeky night. We can talk about whatever I want. It's Saturday night. Oh, I got the Biggie Shack in the house. Hello, brother.
Let me clarify something for Biggie.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
We were on a live stream together. That wasn't me, Biggie. The whole reason that wasn't me, Biggie. That
You know,
whole live.
I learned that from Great Legend and a couple other guys. You never post, just so you guys know, you never post your the link that you send out to the people you want on your stream. You email them your link. You never post it in the chat because then you'll have problems like what they had problems earlier. You never do that. Because I think it was the core that actually got hacked a while back.
Yeah.
What happened to them on a
Oh
video?
wow.
No way, no.
Oh man,
Never
that
post it in-
sucks.
you never post the link in the chat. Just so you know. Keep yourself safe.
No links in chat.
Yeah. Unless it's like, to someone's like this, the YouTube stream,
Yeah.
privately, or like what you'll see in the titles when you see on the front of this. Cheers, Discovery Bay. Cheers. Yep, I gotta hold my beer up. Yes, buddy.
Excuse me.
Cheers. Cheers.
Well, I don't have a beer, but I do have a Dr. Pepper, if that helps. Or that
All
Yeah,
good.
I got water.
Anything you want.
Dr. Pepper.
No judgment
I
here.
got water.
No judgment here, guys. Oh, look at this. What is boy? Legends on a roll tonight.
No.
Good player. I love it. Hey, stay safe. Yes, Bueller.
Bueller.
Safe.
Bueller.
On the Batcave. You gotta love Bueller.
Oh yeah, great guy, man.
Hell yeah, he is.
I went up and stayed with him, and me, him, and Sam. We all went out comic book hunting and everything. It was fun.
Does he
Ready
have
to
like
go back.
10 shops near him?
Oh, there's a lot. There are quite a
And
few.
Dark Horse Comics is in his city, I think, in downtown.
Yeah, we drove by it.
Yeah.
I think there's some other places too. He was telling me about, like publishing companies and stuff like that are there. It's a big comic book scene.
So now we have the books for the we wanted to show. Is there anything new you guys picked up this week? Jeff, Caitlin, my brother, my co, you want to show anything?
Yep. One thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Let's see, Paolo. It's sisterhood. It's from New Zealand actually. There's creators from New Zealand. This was from
turn it to the side just a little bit. Let's see if it clears up a little bit. That's a dark color, brother.
Yeah.
There you go.
Better.
There you go. She wearing wraps?
Yeah, she's a mummy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's really hard to make out because the background's so dark.
Yeah, man. It doesn't do it justice right here, man. But when you get it in person, it's
sweet.
Yeah. Yep.
You get that today or this week?
Yeah, I got that at the mail today, all the way from England.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I had to because it's a Perlo cover and it's a independent book too. So
okay.
Yeah, it's an indie book. It's called Sisters of Mummies, Sisterhoods of Mummies, or something like that.
Is the story good, bud? Have you read it yet? Have you read it yet?
The story is really good. It's actually a little bit like the mummies are protecting humankind from magic wielders and stuff like that, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. So
Whoa.
it's actually not an adult book, so it's actually a PG-13 book, so it's for kids up to, you know what I mean. So it's not like yeah.
Very cool. How about you, Ben? Anything?
For me, it's just the one thing I didn't pick up this week. I picked up last week was House of X 3 and 4. I'm catching up on what my co-host on my show Brian calls the Hoxpox.
Gotcha.
And I have all the issues. I have them in reading order. I know Powers number 4 came out, and Powers and House number 5 came out. And luckily, my comic store I went to, they had a lot of big stacks for them. So it's like, okay, I have enough money for 3 and 4, and then I'll get the rest at a later time. Because eventually, we're going to be doing a whole episode on Jonathan Hickman's reintroduction of the X-Men. Apparently,
that's cool.
Yeah, I put those at the bottom of the stack I got because I know because I want to dedicate time. I want to read those in as much as I could, kind of like when you watch a Netflix show, you binge it. So
Sure.
I'm like, I want to get ready for the Hoxpox. I'm excited. Every time I go on my Twitter and I see Ryan tweeting about how great X-Men is, I gotta be careful to make sure he doesn't spoil anything for me, because there have been a few spoilers posted up, but I haven't seen anything, luckily. Oh, hey, there's my logo. Sweet.
Of course.
And
Sorry, buddy.
and I just staying away for spoilers, but everyone's been saying, our friends at Downright Nerdy Podcast have been saying the House and Powers of X is amazing. So I'm like, I can't wait to get into it. I cannot wait to sit down, drink next to me in a very comfy chair or my very comfy couch, and just dive headfirst into the Hoxpox and just be completely enthralled by this new era of X-Men that we're into.
Nice.
Yeah. Besides that, nothing else. Playing a whole lot of Fire Emblem.
Gotcha. Jeff?
I got a lot
Sure.
this week.
Knock yourself out.
Some old stuff. I picked up this classic X-Men with Storm on it.
Nice.
Futures Past with Storm on the cover of it.
Nice.
Got me some Uncanny X-Men 145 with Doom and Storm. Picked up this X Factor issue number 1. Incredible Hulk issue 240.
Ooh,
Another.
240. Tell me about the special. What's special about the 240? Do you know?
I actually just got this one this morning. Haven't even had a chance to look at it. It was just one that I didn't have yet.
Nice.
246.
Oof.
Captain Marvel on it. 232. We got him and Captain America side by side. Incredible Hulk and Thor. Incredible Hulk fighting a giant foot.
My worst nightmare.
Right. Some Machine Man. There's a run where him and
Bang, straight fire.
yeah. Some more Incredible Hulk. They just picked up a collection, so I couldn't remember which ones I had. I actually had most of these already, but got them anyways. And then I picked up some new comic books. We got House of X,
Nice.
5 of 6. Another House of X, 5 of 6. I thought that was a great cover. So Lucio Perella, I think, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Or Pepe Larraz. Pepe Larraz.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I saw that cover at last time I went to my shop, and I saw it with Apocalypse on there. I was like, man, that cover is dope.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't get down to my comic book shop until after work, which is usually at 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And the chances of me getting this are really hard. So I usually order the ones that I really want online, like this Magneto in the white suit.
I like that.
No, after because Ryan loaded me his first issue of House of X #1, and I read it, and just that last panel of Magneto just turning around and saying, "You have new gods now." They reprinted that for a new cover for the #1, and I thought about it because I just love just Magneto just like being that snarky jerk. Be like, yeah, good bow.
Yeah, I'm nice good guy Magneto's not really what I'm used to. I like the evil kind of cringy one. This is another Pepe Larraz. This is the Absolute Carnage issue 3 Immortal.
Everybody's really liking that. It's selling out everywhere.
Yeah. I had to pay for that one online, and these some more on my pull list like Venom.
Stream was $10, I think. You got
I put 11 plus $4 shipping is what I got that one for. Which is like that was at the time was the cheapest. That was before it came out, and that was the cheapest one that I could find online. So they got hot. It was one of those covers, but it's like, what do you do? Like, I guess they call that FOMO, fear of missing out. You either get it or you hope that you find it somewhere else. I don't know. Like, it's Hulk for me. Like, it's Hulk, so I want it. Like, I don't want to miss out on it. So they have some true believers and. I just got a big old pile.
Your collection has really grown since you started, dude.
Oh, like too much. Okay, when I'm
looking at the back wall right now, your back wall is just expanded with books now and toys.
Oh gosh, right. When I started making YouTube videos like a year ago, I probably had like 100 comic books, maybe, and now I've got like close to 2,000. So like, is become an addiction, which I think is kind of what collecting is
Oh yeah.
in a sense, right?
Look at this.
So
It took me 6 months to reorganize my collection, and I've got.
I don't even like this. What you guys see right here. This is the only clean spot in my room. Like if I were to move my camera, there'd be piles of comic books over here.
I
got
have 30
piles of comic books over here.
corner.
Yeah.
All full, and I still have more to fill.
Yeah, the bookshelves. The bookshelves I showed you guys earlier. Those shelves have been through like 3 or 4 cullings when I moved. The few times I had to move, every time I would move or something, or I just get way too much, I'd have to just be like, all right, time for another culling. Let's see what I really need to keep and what has to go.
Mm-hmm.
Love it, Jeffrey. What is it? Sam, I'm still organizing.
It's a constant battle, right?
Yep. And what was it? There's a new guy here I haven't seen before. I'm not recognizing the name. Sleepy Reader 66.
Yeah. I believe Sleepy Reader has a channel as well. He makes some videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
He started following me, you, I think, this week. A couple of
you
this week.
Thank you. I love the vision. So that's another one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites, other than my 2 favorites of all time are always going to be Silver Surfer, Nolan Rad, always going to be Morbius. But then it goes to second and third, which is I like Scarlet Witch and I like Vision. I always have, always will. I think she's an underrated character. And the only story that ever got her right was in, I think, a lot of crossovers about Scarlet Witch, if you didn't know that. She was more powerful than you could possibly imagine. She was kind of downplayed when Miss Marvel came out.
Well,
was way overpowered.
Well,
Vision saved Bruce Banner's life in Incredible Hulk issue number 323 is where like the Hulk and Bruce Banner get split up. And Bruce Banner's in the hospital, and the Hulk's body's laying in the middle of the desert, and Vision has to like bring them both back together and save them, or else they both die.
Yep, I love it.
Well, for the new House of X stuff, Scarlet Witch is not the strongest mutant anymore.
No, she's not. They changed it again. See, in House of in that whole run, they have like you might as well just go A B C D E F G all the way down the alphabet. They keep changing it all the time to bring something new to the table, bring something new to the new generation.
Well, I'll give Ben a clue. They're going to Dragon Ball Z style. They're saying Super Saiyan and all this other stuff.
I'm like, nobody gave any love to House of H. Or was it House of H? Yeah, that's what it was. H.
Wait, are you talking about House of M or?
House of M. That's the one.
That's how. Okay, so unfortunately, my Marvel knowledge isn't the best in the world, but House of M. That's where Scarlet Witch says the line "No more mutants." Correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the books. Once again, Ryan. Ryan is the big Marvel guy. Like he is a walking Marvel encyclopedia. So, because I remember him talking about some stuff, and my next convention is at LA Comic Con. So next time when I'm walking around there, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look for House of M, see if I can pick that up for relatively cheap.
Okay. All right.
No, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I'm more an indie guy. Anyways, everybody knows me for indie stuff. Everybody knows me since I like the vampy stuff, like Vampirella stuff, so that's pretty much what people know me for. And then I'm pretty much indie. Really, like I really dropped off a bit too. Besides Donny Cates going to Marvel, but like reading all his Venom, Carnage stuff. So I had to pick either I pick up Carnage, Absolute Carnage, or either I pick up House of X or all that stuff. So I picked one. So
yeah,
since Donnie's my favorite writer, so I had to pick.
We're thinking of doing a spin-off show or like a little special. We call it's a running joke on our show. We call Donny Cates our Lord and Savior.
Right.
Yeah, our co-host. There's 4 of us, including.
So you're Donny Cates. Are you a Donny Cates fan, Ben?
Oh, of course. We're part of the Cult of Cates. Hardcore into the Cult of Cates. Hardcore.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I
love to meet that guy. Would love to meet that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did.
I'm sorry, but hands down. Yeah, that's what you like, but hands down for me. Silver Surfer Black, I think
Oh, yeah.
All right.
friggin' rocks. I'm
I
sorry.
got
Even though
Donny Cates. Nope.
Go ahead.
Let's go ahead. All right.
No,
I got
go ahead.
when I was at Comic-Con, not this past year, but the year before, I got Donny Cates to sign my Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. And I was telling because and also for the book club on our show, we I want to say Infinity War was either coming out or just about to come out. So Ryan's like, hey, we need to read a bunch of Thanos books, and he gave us Thanos Wins.
Oh boy.
And if you've never read Thanos Wins, I've even told a bunch of my friends about that because my friends come to me, they're like, hey, Ben's the comic book guy. He knows this stuff. Let's go ask him about these things. And they ask me, hey, what book should we read? I'm like, read Thanos Wins.
And whenever they come to me about indies, I always tell them about God Country. That's the one I always tell them. Yeah.
That was the first Donny Cates book I ever read. Sparks, he was the one who introduced us to God Country. They're making a movie about it, which I'm really excited. And every time we hear Donny Cates' name on something, I always put that into my brain. I put a mental note. It's like, okay, that's another trade I'm gonna have to get eventually.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking for God Country on trade myself. I saw it at my LCS for like it was cheap. It was like the trade was like $15. I was like, oh, I'll get it next time. You know, I had a big old stack of books, and I went back in there to get it the next time, and it's gone. And he hasn't got another copy yet. But that's something that I hear a lot of good things about. I'd like to check.
No, whenever any shops get the copy, man, they always sell out. They always tell me, oh yeah, they always sell out. But I already know what to get Jeff and pretty much.
And I've been on the hunt. See, basically, me and Jeff, we put like for all of our buddies, I got like 4 boxes, one for Jeff, one for Steve, one for a couple other guys. And I when I find the books, I put them in this pile and then send them AOKs. This is for you. Here, just take it.
Right.
We're always doing it back and forth all the
like
time.
I said, I want Florida to be known as the AOK crew.
Jeff has got all this Floridarian, my brother is down there, Steve and Hialeah and all those guys.
It's a lot of you guys down there.
Yeah, all those guys down there. They got tons of shops down there. It's amazing the finds they find down there. I would love to get some of the hunting that they get in.
Yeah. Like I said, I want us to be known as the little crew of the AOK crew, pretty much. That's what I'm going to start. Pretty much. Well, that's what we've been doing so far. So
it's fun. It's all part of the community. I'll give you an example. There's this new guy. I was kind of, giving him some publicity. His name is Chad RCG.
Oh, I know who he is. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I was trying to get his subs up. He was starting to get to 200. He gives away slabs all the time, and I just happened to get on one of his. I actually posted something in one of his links on one of his shows. The first show I watched him in was like a few weeks back. He had spent, I think it was $8,000 on comic books.
Jesus.
It was 2.5 hours long. I watched the whole thing. He had boxes behind him, and he opened every single one on his show. So if you go back and you find Chad RCG, go look at it about 2 weeks ago. I think it's like $7,000 worth of comic books that he opens up live on his show. About $7,000, yeah. It might be more like 5, but it was still a lot of money.
Gosh.
So anyway, he's really into slabs. He does a lot of auctions right now.
He's not the only one. I'm into slabs too when I really like the character.
I'll give you an example of this. I had happened to watch one of his shows on a Friday night. He was doing an unboxing. Sometimes he's like graveyard like I am, late at night. That's why me and Jeff, my co-host here, get along so well. We have the same schedule. He's like an hour ahead of me, but we get off the same time from work.
Yep.
Our weekend schedules are the same, so it really works out for both of us. Nice. So I'm really sorry for Jeff and Ben. I know it's 10 o'clock there, so it's early for you guys, right?
Yeah.
So it's only like...
You're in California too, Ben?
Yep, California.
Yep, California.
Nice.
Jeffrey, NorCal or SoCal?
Central Cal. Fresno.
Okay. Ontario, Southern California.
What's the temperature right now?
We're actually kind of stormy. We're kind of chilly right now.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just had dinner with my girlfriend, and it was, I want to say, like 68 68, 69 degrees outside.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
It's considered it was 100 yesterday here. Like,
yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Nice.
Well, it wasn't 100 yesterday. It was 100 degrees on Monday for me.
So real quick, you guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but really quick, this Chad, the reason why I'm kind of pushing him out there is because he's giving away books to get, he wants to get subs. He's trying to do a good job. He's trying to give back to the community. And I got onto one of his drawings or whatever, and it was on a Sunday. And on Sundays, he does giveaway slabs. So go check him out. Go sub him up. Go check him out. Give him some support. Community is all here. And I got this from last week.
Oh, that's cool.
Venom slab 13.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one before. That's really
Isn't
cool.
that nice?
Yeah,
that's very
is.
nice.
Yeah, it's a variant edition. And Marvel it came out 6/19, Venom 13, and it is a Cullen Bunn story.
Oh yeah.
Art
When he was on the book, yeah.
Lee, it's a Lee cover.
Oh,
Yep.
it's either in Hawk Lee or it's.
Hold on.
There's a couple of Lees, man. It's either in Hawk or it's either.
Can you see that?
Nah, not really.
How can you see it?
Nah, the glare's a little too bad on it, but it's probably it looks like an in Hawk.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah.
I think
So
I'm
anyway,
gonna take this one to New York Comic Con. Man.
there you go. So just a shout out for Chad. This is a shout out for Chad. Go check him out. Check him out on Sundays. He does a Sundays opening of boxes of new grails that he gets. Check him out.
Yeah.
Just,
And after the slapdown, normally
never
it's after.
Yeah.
Normally it's after Chad's slapdown thing. So
Also, another cool show on the weekends is Javi's show.
Silver Age Sundays.
Silver Age Sundays is really good. That's on like around noon. That's a good show too. Actually, show a lot of good books. You got Steve Whiting on there, Jeffrey's on there, Hialeah's on there sometimes. Yeah,
and then we had Stay Puft on there last week.
Yeah,
Nice.
Stay Puft was on there last week. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then Stay Puft must be back on this week.
Cool.
Yep.
What else do we got here? So, any more questions, bud?
Let's see. Any more? Not really. No.
Okay, I have one last one for Jeffrey and Ben.
Yo.
I'm gonna post it up there, and you can just read it. And you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community?
I actually do.
Excellent. Hold on.
Oh,
Ben, you
okay,
get
it may not be inspirational, but it definitely is a thought. And I've said it on the show. We turned it into a T-shirt, actually. And the thought is this: don't be a dick.
Nice.
For real.
It's like it became a catchphrase for me and for a show when we would talk about fandom in general, not just comic book fandom, but film fandom, all the toxicity in there. Essentially, just let people like things. Damn it.
I agree. Yeah.
If you don't like a certain thing, like I'm not, like earlier today, I'm not really excited for the Morbius film, and he is, which they're just totally fine.
Yeah.
That is a-okay.
Totally respect each other on it.
Yeah, just people like things, and even if you don't agree with someone, it's just engage in a healthy debate. Don't resort to name calling. Don't resort to threatening people. Essentially, don't act like a 12-year-old on Xbox Live in 2003.
Oh my goodness.
We all remember those days, right, gentlemen?
Oh,
Yeah. So, it may sound a little harsh, but yeah, just don't be a dick. Just
well said, man.
Yeah, just listen to the other person, and don't be a dick.
Totally agree. I think I've made videos about that in the past too, because like that's a real thing. Like, who cares?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've had there's people that comment because you're holding your book this way. You're holding if somebody's really that offensive in what they're doing, then you don't have to watch their video, but you don't need to sit there and be a dick and try to make them feel bad about it. Mm-hmm. But if I was going to give any type of advice or to anybody, I would say especially if somebody just trying to start a YouTube channel. That was the hardest thing for me, was starting it. I wanted to do a YouTube channel like 5 years before I actually did it. Before I finally worked the nerve up to do it, I was nervous. I was scared. I was afraid that people were going to make fun of me. They were
brother, you are preaching to the choir on that one.
Right? I was afraid they were going to call me out because I didn't know this or because I liked this or something like that. And then I made a video and nobody made fun of me. And then I made another video and it started going well and things like that. And it's just, one day I just woke up and was like, I'm going to do it. And I had this really crappy camera and I still did it anyways. And Bueller started watching my videos and started like pumping me up, telling me to keep doing it. And over time I got better equipment. The biggest thing that I had in my head was I had to have the best equipment before I could even do a video. No, you don't. Do what you can afford to do. Do what you want to do with what you can, and eventually work your way up. It's so if it's something that you want to do, figure out the best way for you to do it and just do it.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome advice, buddy. Loved it.
Very, very good advice, man.
I got a question for the both of them.
All right.
Okay. I know Jeff has probably got his holy grails. I'm wondering what Ben's holy grails are. Book wise.
That's a very good question. You know what? I think a holy grail that I have, and now fair warning, this book is somewhat shot to shit.
No, it's okay.
It still has the cover, but I've been flipping through it. I've had it ever since I was a little kid, and there are times where I would just be in my room. I'd take out all my Superman books I had. I would put the Wish I Could Fly Like Superman by the Kinks on repeat and just flip through those books for hours. And I believe my grail is Superman Adventures #5, the first comic appearance of Livewire.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I wonder if it's out and about, and then yes, I can't easily get it. Yes, oh, it's underneath all of my books.
Awesome.
Okay, hold up.
It's okay.
Take your time.
No, I have it. Oh yeah, also I have Adventures Superman #500 too. Sweet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a bunch of the Reign of Superman books.
All right, buddy. You want to show? Go ahead.
I am looking for it right now. Here you are. Oh, there you are, my beautiful girl. All right, hold on.
Hey.
I love it.
Let me flip the camera on this one.
Yep, I got you, buddy.
There
it is.
Nice.
There it is.
You got your full. Very nice.
#5. Yeah, the
Very
spine
cool.
is bent. Also, I got Superman Adventures.
Yeah, what I
got
love.
a bunch of Superman books on here.
Sweet.
But yeah, I think I should probably get this. I don't know if I should get the CGC'd or not, but I
No,
But I don't know.
somebody AOK's you a good copy.
Yeah,
Wait
she
until
did-
somebody AOK a good copy.
yeah. But I've kept it all this time. Oh, hey, there's my Legion of Superheroes book that I told the guys.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Nice.
bought this book for the sole reason of they had Superman on the cover. When I walked into a comic book shop one day, and my parents bought it for me.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Heck yeah.
I think unless I have, because I have a bunch of stuff from the New 52. I have a bunch of stuff from a bunch of newer stuff. So obviously those books aren't going to be as expensive. Like one of my quote unquote dream books is still getting the Death of Superman in the plastic polybag. Looked like I could get that for $25.
Yeah.
You're upside down, Ben.
That's, I'm upside down. Oh no!
Yep, you're upside down, Ben. There you go.
Am I right side
Yeah.
up?
You're right
Am I
there.
right side up now?
Yep, there you go, buddy.
That was weird.
That's okay. Oh,
But,
wait a minute. We got a new guy in here. Real quick. Shut up. I like this. What's this? What's up, guys? It's Jeff. Keeping it. I love it. How you doing, buddy?
That wasn't him.
That wasn't me.
Who was it?
They're talking about the stream.
I'm sure they're talking
NYC
about-
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about the NYC live stream. That wasn't me. That was a fake Jeff, the Comic 813.
You never post a link in there.
I
I'm
think they were thought you'd
curious
have
about that.
Nope. New York already took it down. He says, I got to get him out of there.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I feel.
So, well,
All right, what's Jeff's Holy Grail?
yes,
I know
Jeff.
you. Yeah, you probably
Okay,
got it
so
already.
it was that book I showed earlier. Incredible, the biggest grills, and then I got it, and then I just got this one, Incredible Hulk 180.
Ah,
So that's another one
Yeah, put it
off,
up on the,
and
put it up on the screen. Jeff, put it back up again. Just slow down for just a second. I'm waiting for the screen to catch up with you. Hold on. There you go. It's a little blurry. Beautiful. So who did you buy that one?
this one was sent to me by Tony Sanders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tony, man. Mr.
So
Slab King.
no,
yeah,
I need
man.
to get on. just
He's hooked me up with some of my biggest grills, man. And but with that being said, now I'm moving on. I would like to own some raw Incredible Hulk 1 through 6. I mean, now whether or not that ever happens, but those books are definitely my grills now. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is a beautiful grail, man.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful grail.
Thank you. It looks a lot. It's graded a 1.8 because it's got like a part cut out in page 2 or something like that. But
okay.
it looks a lot better than a 1.8.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, Geeks, Drinks, and Comics.
Yeah, Geeks, Drinks, and Comics was talking about that live stream. It wasn't me.
So then I got a couple books I can show that I got this week in the mail. Let me see here. Now, I couldn't tell you much about them because I don't know anything about these yet because I haven't read them yet. Usually when I order stuff, I will read it. This is older. This is from 1977, I think.
Oh wow!
But these are beautiful copies. This is issue 24 and issue 31, The Savage Sword of Conan.
Ooh.
And this cover. I love these magazine styles. They're so underrated. The work in it is just, even for black and white, is awesome. Yep. But these covers, really, really nice.
Oh yeah.
And who doesn't like what was his name? We were doing him last week, Jeff.
Last week?
Arnold.
Frank Frazetta. Frank Frazetta.
Exactly. And here's some classic Frazetta work. There we are. I didn't pull them out, and I should have pulled them out. Blasted. I got them in here. Hold on. 2 seconds.
Hold on, I'll help you out. Frazetta.
Ooh.
Classic. And another one. Another good one. Nice work. Because if you go back and you look at like, everybody gives a lot of credit to like Boris and stuff like that.
Or his Vampy 1.
Yep, there you go. Vampy, there you go.
Or his Vampy 1.
Yep, that's presented there, his work. But what's interesting about art, one thing you notice, I don't know, when you're talking about particular types, do you ever notice like an example? Me and Jeff have talked about this, and I'll bring it up like over and over again. But you ever notice like in movies, these subliminal like artist images, like for example, the octopus creature, Cthulhu? No, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I
know
know
what I'm talking about.
I know Cthulhu, but
the octopus creature.
Like I know who Cthulhu is, but I'm trying to.
But you know how they represent him as a tentacle creature?
Yeah. Like with the monster with like all the creepy tentacle stuff in his face.
On his face, but even the larger creatures and the beast and the kraken, it's all the image, the same representation all the way through. And you actually see it through art representations from the actual story. If you read those. Anyway, never mind. Forget it. Going way outside. Never mind. What is Biggie saying?
Oh yeah, high hope, aiming high for those grills. Oh yeah, those would be sick, Biggie. Those old caps, the Captain Americas are crazy, man. Golden Age Captain America is just really gone.
Really
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
So we have anything else, gentlemen? Anything else you'd like to talk about? Anything new movies you guys are waiting for or anything like that?
Actually, the Joker movie I'm pretty looking forward to. That Joker movie looks interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It comes out next Friday, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it this
I am
Thursday.
looking forward to that like big time. I'm getting so sick of the censorship part though. People are freaking out because there's a lot of movie theaters like AMC is not allowing people to dress up or anything like that.
Oh,
And they're not showing it in some of the movies because of all the gun violence that went on years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Dark Knight Rises, like the shooting in Aurora,
Very
not
sad.
Illinois.
Yes, that theater that it happened at, they don't want to show it at all. So
No, they won't.
yeah,
And it has nothing to do with that. It's showing the psychological effects of who he was, how he becomes who he is.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you a little bit more of a sympathy end, not totally, but it gives you an understanding what is so messed up with him.
Yeah, joke. Like even it's weird because when I first heard that they were doing a Joker movie, my first thought was, no, you shouldn't. We don't need a Joker movie. DC, why are you doing a Joker movie when you can't even get your own expanded universe in order?
Exactly. Thank you very much. Yep,
yeah, but then when the trailers started coming out and we started hearing word about the film and we saw Joaquin Phoenix in the trailers.
Yep.
I pulled a full 180 thinking, no, this movie's gonna be really good. Oh, this is a Elseworld story. Oh, this is gonna have anything tie on anything else. I'm sold. I'm ready. And even then, I'm partially looking forward to some of the conversations I'm gonna have with my friends who don't necessarily read a lot of comic books. So then they're gonna come to me and like, oh Ben, what is this like the origin in the comic books? I'm like, there is no origin for the comic books.
Same issue. I get people ask me the same thing.
Me too.
I mean, the closest to an official origin for the Joker, and even it's not official, is Alan Moore's Killing Joke.
Yep.
And that's still not 100% official.
Yep. Yeah. And a lot of people don't even know all those stories neither about Joker. What is Joker's like? Joker has, what is it? Really 3 really sadistic things he ever did in his life of killing of certain people.
Yeah, there was
one. He takes a bullet. Oh, who is it? Who was it?
Barbara Gordon, Killing Joke.
Yeah, he paralyzes her, shoots her, and paralyzes her.
That was one of them. There was another. I want to say it was before the New 52 started, where he kills a mom.
Yep.
And the baby is and leaves her dead body in the room, and then closes the door while the baby is crawling to his mother.
Yep.
So that I know that was another one where he just murders the mom out of nowhere, and then the baby, and just leaves the baby to die, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, since I brought up the Joker, since the Joker movie, there's gonna be a Black Label book coming out. It's Joker and Harley, that's coming out that I'm really looking forward to. It's actually gonna be looking really into his the psychological part of their relationship. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And then Mike Mayhew's doing the art. Like I've seen some of the art. Mike Mayhew's doing interior art and like cover art.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to that. That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
And then I know
very nice
because I think the writer was consulting with Criminal Minds type therapist, and it's one of my friends that I know from my shop. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool just to read it, just to see where he actually gave us a little tidbits. He gave me a little bit of tidbits about it. He says like a real criminal psychologist like Harley wouldn't go for somebody like the Joker. You know what I mean? He won't put up with with his shit pretty much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like he was telling me like what the story's gonna be like and stuff like that. I'm looking really forward to it. So when it comes out, probably getting 2 copies, one for him to sign and one for me just to read.
Sam's Tango Love just said Robin and Death in the Family. That's
yep.
Yep.
How can I forget Death in the Family? That's Jason Todd is actually my favorite Red Hood is one of my favorite members of the Bat family.
Oh,
I've always wanted to cosplay Red Hood.
Yeah, so have I. So am I. It's just, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Joker.
Mhm.
I'm excited. As someone who knows the character, who's a comic reader, and also someone who grew up watching Batman the Animated Series,
Sure.
multiple
So, out of the
films,
animated
obviously.
series, Ben, what is your favorite? Because my favorite that I just came across, and I came across it because my buddy Thorough was telling me about the comic book run Hush. And I
Oh
just
yeah,
watched the animation version of that. Oh my God, it was great.
I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it. The DC animated films recently, they haven't been doing it for me just because they're all in that same New 52 style.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, trust me, it drives us nuts too. I'm glad that Superman Red Sun is going to be in a different animation style.
Yeah.
Completely different from the New 52 one. And that's one of my favorite Superman books of all time.
Yeah,
okay, what was the Red Sun about?
Superman, instead of Superman landing
in Kansas, he lands in Russia.
Yeah, he lands in Ukraine during the Soviet era. So he's still Superman. Yeah, he's still Superman, but he's a Soviet icon, not an American icon.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like an alternate history. It's an alternate history piece of like the U.S. is in shambles, and the Russians are like communism becomes like the global superpower now, and the United States is like struggling to keep up.
See, on the same note, all right, you guys have Amazon?
No, I don't.
There's not advertising for Amazon, but they had a show called Man in the High Castle.
Oh yeah, I heard about that show.
Wow, that was pretty awesome because it shows it's like an alternate universe, but it shows the United States, and the United States is split down the center, like from California down is all Japanese, all Japanese territory, and the whole other territory is like German occupied. It shows like the Germans actually won the war, and the United States doesn't exist anymore, and they own the rest of it. They call it something else. That's actually a really good show, but it's creepy. Those are my like Big Brother.
Yeah, I personally don't have it, but my roommate does because I used his Amazon account to watch The Boys. So
yeah,
hey, DJ Tony Stark, I know that.
Nice.
That's my co-host Ryan. That's my co-host Ryan from Fake Nerd Podcast. How's it going?
Nice to meet
What's up, buddy?
Awesome.
Yes, Red Sun does rule.
Also, sweet.
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta give you a big shout out here. By the way,
Thank
Ben.
You, well, really?
Yes. It's funny. Pepper bacon is almost done.
Bacon.
A big shout out to you, Ben. I watched your stream with your brothers on Dark Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Crystal series. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I know a lot of people have a freaky thing about puppets. But when I was a kid,
I just have a freaky thing about Dark Crystal puppets.
But I have to tell you, for Jim Henson film, for back then, it was excellent. And the series that's on Netflix right now, if you have not watched it, it's a must watch.
It is so good.
The Age of Resistance. It's all the way up to the movie. So you're basically getting the beginning origins. There's 7 kingdoms. There's more Gelflings than you can possibly imagine. There's more fizz gigs. If you like the rah, 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 I just die laughing. And also, the underestimated person out of all of them was, I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, and I should know this. The mystic, the old haggard woman.
Okra.
Olgra. That's her name.
Okra. Even pronounce it.
Olgra.
Yeah, her name is
My
really
wife
hard to
was
pronounce.
correcting me in the other room. I can hear her. My ear tingled in the little tight spidey tens.
I was gonna say, I got my girlfriend. Yeah, don't dare sleep on Dark Crystal.
Don't sleep on that, guys.
No,
That
my girlfriend.
show- yeah, go
We're,
ahead,
wa-
buddy.
we're watching Angel Resistance because we're doing a thing on YouTube called Fake Nerds Watch, and we've done it before for Game of Thrones, The Boys, Stranger Things season 3.
Boys was
But
good.
thank you. Oh, it was great.
Yes.
And we're doing it for Dark Crystal now. We're doing it 2 episodes at a time, and then once Watchmen starts, we're gonna get into that. But that's in the future. We're watching. I got my girlfriend to watch it, so I told her to watch the movie, and she started watching the show with us. And now every time one of us goes, we instantly go,
Yeah, I know.
like
I love
the
it.
Chamberlain for
I
Dark
love
Crystal,
it. Yeah, that's
Simon Pegg,
yeah, but what's the
the
character's
Chamberlain,
name?
the Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. I was like
Yeah.
loving that. And the funny thing is, you guys, I'm not gonna give you, I don't want to give spoilers, but it's like I knew a lot of the story already before the actual show came out. So I knew what most of these characters were. And if you watch the movie, some of the story is already right there. Especially who this
Skeksis.
sorry, I can never get this out right. The Skeksis.
Skeksis.
Yeah, the vulture creatures.
Yeah.
What's cool about when you watch this entire run, especially the end, was how they made it. That will blow you away. The special effects, all real puppets. And it took, for Skeksis, it took 3 guys and a monitor on the inside with their arm up in there. Some of these guys are raising their arms up to animate these creatures. That was pretty talented.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
they did a lot of really cool stuff in that. But
Yeah.
big kudos to you, Ben.
Oh,
Excellent.
thanks, man.
Yeah, I would love to get on that conversation with you guys if you ever do it. Just I'm putting it out there.
Oh,
Seriously, I'd love to come out there with you on that. That would be
that.
awesome. Yeah,
that-
just think about it. I know a lot about that show.
Let me stroke my goatee in thought and putting things away to talk to
Cool.
the guys about later.
I'll nerd out with you any day on that. Excellent. Well, we got Conquistadorks. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna say hi. Here we go. There we go. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, Ryan's yelling at me. We also did a Fictor watch for DC Universe's Swamp Thing as well. Completely forgot about. Yeah.
See, I haven't had an opportunity to watch that. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, Jeff. 813.
Yeah, I'm a little mad about that one because they actually canceled the thing. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
We are.
Didn't they go over or something like that? Wasn't that the rumor? They spent too much or they didn't have enough?
Well, what the rumor was, it was wherever they filmed it at, the tax break. They didn't have a good tax break with them, so Warner Brothers had to pay the whole thing.
It was North Carolina.
Oh. I want a big shout out to my brothers here. Conquistadorks.
Oh, Conquistadorks is in.
My brother, how you guys doing? Javi? That's Javi, right?
Yeah, Javi.
I always say Javi for some reason.
Well, yeah, because the way he uses it, the way he's
sorry, Javi. I'm so sorry, buddy. Yeah, look at this. He's throwing it down. Love you, brother. Good guy.
Great guy, actually.
What?
One of my brothers. One of my AOK brothers.
Absolutely. Plays the guitar too. Once in a while.
Yep.
Need that guitar a couple more times. Jeff, anything? Go ahead, bud.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, going back to Swamp Thing. We did the whole series. So if you want to watch all of our episodes on Swamp Thing, they're up on YouTube right now. Just search Fake Nerd Podcast and you'll find it, along with a whole bunch of other videos that we've done. But we were so angry because the first episode we filmed after we watched the first episode was like, "Hey, this show is great, and it's canceled. We're so pissed. Why? How dare? Why would you do this?" And then the news came out about the whole tax break with North Carolina and all that jazz, and we're just, we were mad. The show was great. The show is absolutely great. If you have DC Universe, you have literally no excuse to not watch Swamp Thing. It takes everything from all different eras. The show takes all eras of Swamp Thing, from the original to the Scott Snyder run that the New 52 did.
Even the movies, they even had the
It's just really quick. I got to say something.
Oh, yeah, go for it,
Ben. Sorry. All right, all you guys out there in the community, if you don't know, seriously, a big thank you to my community members, everybody out there, anybody new. I want you to check out Ben and check out the Fake Nerdy Podcast. Please go to his channel. His links are in the description. He's got an awesome show. Need to bring his subscriber count up big time. He's got a really good entertainment with his other brothers on there. So please check him out, you guys. Please. I'd really appreciate it. He'd appreciate it. Be lots of love. Everybody support everybody out there. Just got to put it out there. Sorry.
No, totally.
Sorry.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Jeff?
Which
we need
one?
to get you on more, brother. I'm sorry. Mr. Khan. See, I always like Jeffrey Comic-Con's last name. You know why? I'll tell you why.
Wrath of Khan.
No, not Wrath of Khan. I'm not going Star Trek geek on you. I'm going history geek on you. Because
Genghis Khan.
You and I are brothers closer than you can possibly actually relate in bloodlines. Because Jeffrey's Cantonese. My grandfather was Mandarin Chinese. So we have blood relation. And what a lot of people don't realize in the world, and I'm not getting political or anything or historical, but if you look at history and you look at like Genghis Khan, for an example.
It's one of my tags, gaming tags.
Every time I see his last name, see his tag, Jeffrey Comic-Con, I think of Genghis Khan every single time. Every single time. It's so catchy.
Well, you know, everybody thinks that it started from that Star Trek thing, which I'd never even heard of it. What it actually comes from is Shere Khan the tiger. Because when I get crazy, everybody always says I'm like a caged animal, you know, like a tiger. So, like growing up, you know, the fiercest tiger you know is like Shere Khan from the Jungle Book, right? So
I didn't know that, so that's a cool fact for Jeff's name. So that's pretty cool.
Actually, because at first, when I saw it, I thought about Star Trek, and then because Jeffrey's thing is Jeffrey Comic-Con. Yep. One of my buddies, or one of my best friends, Jeff. My name is Jeff. Every time I would go to San Diego Comic-Con without him, he would always post that meme of William Shatner going, "Khan!" Except, yeah, and the caption. But here's the thing: the caption would say, "Dang it, I miss Comic-Con."
Yes. Love it.
But that's one of my life goals, to go to San Diego Comic-Con at least once.
I'm going to New York next week.
Yeah. It is an experience. I would definitely say if you're in this community, if you're in this world, definitely experience it. Try to experience it at least once in your life. I know it's hard as hell to get into. It sucks. I hate it every year. But if you get a chance to go, take
what do we got going on here? Who's this?
Well,
Second Street
Marvel. Second Street Marvel. Welcome.
Yeah, he does good stuff on his channel. If you guys haven't checked him out,
he does great stuff for his channel, man. Yeah, man. I think I'm subbed to him too. So
excellent. Yes, absolutely. Sub everybody up in the sub. Yeah, absolutely. Love it. So, okay, what are we on? Okay, yeah. So Jeffrey, you know what? I have to give you a compliment, and I mean this, brother. I just want you to hear me out. Please do me a favor. Don't ever underestimate yourself, because you alone doing your thing. I wish you'd make more videos. I'm just telling you as a buddy. I'm telling you as a hobby. I'm telling you as another geek. You're awesome. You explode. And I love it when you shout out the chat. Other people have you on the streams and shout out everybody in the chat. But Jeff, you're somebody special, big time, buddy. And
thank you,
my support all the time. So if you ever want to go, solo and do your thing, man, all the power to you, buddy. Seriously, I think you would succeed very well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't ever underestimate yourself, because I've heard you talk before, and trust me, brother, we've all had bad shit happen in our lives. I have. Everybody has. But dude, you keep walking forward. You keep doing your thing. Seriously.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot.
Honest.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Seriously, mean that. And I've always thought about that. And I'm sorry, Ben, Jeff, my brother, my co-host. I've been wanting to get a hold of Jeff Comic-Con for
I've been wanting to work with him too. You're not the only one.
keep missing each other. Keep chatting them up. No, miss. Oh, he's on this show. He's on this show. He's on everybody's show. I really appreciate you just being here. Seriously, I know it's late, but
it's cool. I'm happy to be here.
Off my chest. It's been on my chest for the longest time, and I wanted to say it to your face. I hope this is satisfactory. So,
man, that it really means a lot. Like, I
seriously,
can't tell you.
Just wanted to say that. Wait, what is Sam saying here? Look at Sam. See, Sam agrees. Yes, he does. And he can do.
Yeah, Sam agrees.
I'm gonna put this idea right now out to you, Jeff.
Sam and him should do a show together.
Listen to this, Jeff. What is your expertise right now in comic books? What do you know the most of?
I would say the Incredible
list. Show me your list. Come on, that's improved. I remember the first time you showed that list months ago. There was only a couple checks. Look at all the checks. That's all the Incredible Hulk he owns. Look at that.
Wow.
All the green checks you got checked off.
So I'm trying to fill out the whole volume.
You're doing awesome. And Jeff, let me ask you another question. You've read all those books that you've gotten, right?
Yeah.
So you know all those stories.
Well, except the ones I just got today, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Okay, everybody right now, and I'm sorry, Ben. Jeff my co-host already knows how I get.
Squirrel whenever he goes off subject.
That's the.
But I just like when he goes off subject though, so I don't use squirrel much.
Sorry. But
don't be sorry, man. We're passionate about this stuff.
Yeah.
I love it when people get passionate about what they're like.
Sorry, but Jeff, like I'm saying, buddy, you know Incredible Hulk. Everybody's all blowing their brains right now about Immortal Hulk new line, and now the new line is up to, is it 25 or 24?
24 is coming out this next week or two.
This week, I think, yeah.
So you know all those stories too, right? Yeah. You read all those issues?
Mm-hmm. I've got multiple copies of every issue. Yeah.
You could literally do a stream, because I remember when you used to do your intro thing, and you had the I love the classic because it reminded me of Godzilla, is what it reminded me of, like right away. Oh, it was excellent. Just a thought. I'm just putting a thought out there. Seriously, buddy, you could freaking explode. I'm telling you, Jeffrey, don't underestimate it.
Oh,
seriously.
I got an idea for him.
Yes.
He could actually read the Immortal Hulk to the community. That would be kind of cool.
Oh,
he got the announcer voice.
Yeah. Really. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Live stream it.
Huh. Well, I appreciate it.
Seriously. Well,
that's a little idea for Jeff there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Second Street Marvel. I really enjoy it. If you haven't read any of it, it's definitely worth checking out.
Here we go.
Well, Steve got Jeff beat, man. Steve could actually make 2 collections of the Immortal Hulk. That's how many books he gets.
He does have more than me. Yeah. We were talking about that. He's got like 76 issues of like Immortal. Different Immortal.
He's up to. Last time I heard, he's up to 100 something issues of the Immortal Hulk or something like that.
Yeah, I just had mine like a week or two ago, and I'm only at like 60 or something like that. So he's got a lot more than I do.
Yep. I mean, look at your back wall. I can't believe it. When I look in your room now,
that's not even. It's not even everything. Like I've got.
Go ahead. I got you on full screen.
So you can see, I got like toys all over here and this wall. Like,
is that Starscream?
Yeah, it was.
Starscream. It was.
It's taken from my fan. Then I got like all my Incredible Hulk stuff more over there and video games, and then I have a whole nother room I use for storage, and it's got boxes and crates full of like all my other Incredible Hulk toys. So I have a lot of. I don't get to show off.
Well, hey, like I said, there you go.
Yes, I try sometimes.
Just a
And
thought. It's just a thought. I'm putting a thought out there,
Yeah.
and I just think, just seriously,
well, thank you. I appreciate the love.
absolutely.
Somebody
I
else is in the
appreciate
chat.
it,
That our friends are in the chat right now. Art Chemist is in the chat.
Oh yes, the artist. Love it.
Yeah.
By the way,
I was just on what was it? The NYC's with
he
him.
showed me that.
earlier.
NYC bought Art Chemist Silver Surfer, the one he sold. I
Yeah.
thought it was awesome. Congratulations. I want to show you something.
I really like his Carnage though. I'm not.
And I'm just gonna say this. And Art Chemist, his name is Arsenio. Great guy.
Yep.
I got a little inside thing on you guys. So every once in a while, I get to watch Art Chemist, and I actually get to watch his art live. I'm gonna put a shout out there for my Art Chemist. I think he should do some streams with him in the background doing his work while we're having a stream.
Yeah. Or him and Boat should be him and Jim Boat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I put it out there. Yeah. Yes. But I mean, give you an example of his work. I was so happy to get this, and I've showed it before. I'll keep showing it. But it's like he did this.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, make yourself bigger so we can actually see it, so everybody can actually see it.
Oh, wait. Thanks, bud. Well, you got to tell me. Thank you, buddy. There we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Writing right here.
Oh, wow,
That's
that's
really
nice.
But what's cool about the Art Chemist, what he likes to do, and he's done this on a couple he's done this on a couple of other ones he's done, but he'll put like right here it says Sick Kirby. See that? But on some of the artwork, I commissioned him he did another piece for a buddy of mine, and it was a Batman he did right here in the front. But then on the outside rim, out here on the outside, he put other images in there. And some of it he did like in like invisible, like black light work. So the image would only come up in black light in the background. So you'd actually put an image inside of the image that he was doing.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was really cool. And he did a Batman cover, and then on the outside he'd make Joker right here on the side. And then it's so awkward. Okay, he'd put images on the edges. So on the side. So you put actually more stuff around the outside edges, which is kind of cool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
That's cool, man. Artwork is awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
He's trying to get that back on his wall.
yeah, I know. And it's like up here we got Jim Boatwright, and that's Silver Surfer cover. That was a blank Silver Surfer black, and he did the front of that.
Yeah, it looks like a cover too. It looks just like
it is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's Silver Surfer black cover, but he actually put blue in the background, so it's hard to see on here. But he did a really nice job on that cover. That was very impressive.
I wouldn't mind seeing Art Chemist's take on Vampirella, though. I wouldn't mind
seeing
it.
Me too. See, I'm thinking about putting a challenge out there for both of them. So, Art Chemist, since you're in here, Roman Curtis, yay, my brother. Call him what? Roman Fisk. That's who he reminds me of. He's awesome. Absolutely, buddy. Come on. I have a challenge though, and I would love to have a challenge with the Art Chemist and Jim Boatwright. And I would like to send them 2 blank covers of Morbius, a blank cover of the white cover of Morbius. It's got Morbius written on the top. Send them both a cover and have them produce 2 Morbius. I'd pay them for it, of course, free. And then it'd be do a Morbius cover on both their vision of what they see Morbius in their brain, not a copy of something, what they see in their head.
That would be cool.
Interpretation of Morbius.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I think it'd be freaking awesome. But there's another guy out there named
you always bring him up too, and I always Sin Potter.
Sin Potter.
Yeah, he's good.
Sin Potter is the other one. I had one book done from him that was
Did you get the Ninja Turtle in the wheelchair?
No, it was the Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, okay.
One where he has the crown across his face.
Yeah, yeah.
He did a whole watercolor of that. It was pretty cool on a blank cover. Sorry, where are we here? What is he saying? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Tony, is his name DJ or Tony?
DJ Tony Snark. That's his handle, but it's Ryan. He's that's
Okay,
my co-host.
Ryan, since the Blacklist, I have to ask him a question since he's in the chat.
All right.
This is Ryan, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I want to apologize for blowing up your IG, trying to get a hold of Ben. That's number one. Blew up your IG like crazy, so sorry about that. Getting back to Silver Surfer Black, I want to know, and you can type it in the chat, the best possible. I want your best possible description. How do you like the art, and do you get the art in the storyline of Johnny Cate's story of Silver Surfer Black? That's what I'm going to say. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense.
No,
Dead air.
Is probably gonna make sense.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. No pressure, buddy.
Yeah, no pressure at all. I don't even have him live to the chat.
And now we stare intently, waiting for the chat to respond.
Yeah. So, anything else, Ben? Anything else you're really liking right now? Jeff, you too, buddy.
Right now, I'm loving Brian Michael Bendis's Young Justice run.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm really liking that too.
I just finished reading issue 8 today, and I like when I started picking up Young Justice, because I was a fan of the TV show. I know it's weird because I'm a fan of the first 2 seasons. Third season came out, I was jumping for joy, and I haven't watched it yet.
Guess what? I just subscribe to your brother right now.
Oh,
he just sent me a message.
Oh, wait, is that Ryan?
DJ Tony Shark. Yeah, that's him.
Yep, DJ Tony Snark. That's him.
That's
cool. Yeah, but
sorry, go ahead.
When I saw it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up because it has the original Connor Kent, the original Superboy on there in his original outfit from when he came out during the Reign of Superman thing. And also, I liked those. I liked the team I saw, and I started reading it. The second I started reading it, and I just read the banter between the whole team, I'm like, man, I dig this. I dig this a lot.
Holy crap!
And then it started going into Gemerald, and I'm like we said earlier, I'm a huge fantasy guy. I love Final Fantasy. I love Fireball. I love fantasy stuff. And Gemerald is all in fantasy, and I'm like, man, I really should have given Amethyst a shot. I need to probably hunt some stuff down like that. Some Amethyst stuff. If there is any good Amethyst stuff, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm a firm believer that there's always really good stuff of everything out there. It just might be a little hard to find.
Sure.
And yeah, just reading Young Justice itself, I'm really enjoying it. It's funny because I was more excited for his Superman run than I was for his Young Justice run. And I'm still giving Superman a shot. I have a few issues that are backlogged in my pull, but I'm debating whether or not to drop it. But I really, really did enjoy the beginning of his Superman run.
I liked it. I like his Young Justice run more than his Superman run, though.
Yeah, I'm liking that too. I got 2 trades of Superman Rebirth by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason, and those. As I'm reading those books, that is just peak. As stealing this from Ryan, sorry, buddy. Mwah, chef kiss. That's been that's been a catchphrase on our show recently. That's like peak Superman.
Here we go. We got one answer, but this is from somebody else. Here we go.
All right.
I can accept that as a personal preference. Exactly.
Alrighty.
I think your buddy is trying to answer me on Instagram.
Oh, he is?
No, it's just okay. We just made friends.
Oh, okay.
So very cool. Awesome. All right. Hopefully he got that. Hopefully he heard it or he didn't leave.
I'm pretty sure. Brian, you still there? Hello? Oh, I'm pretty sure he's still there.
He's
Oh,
probably
okay.
reading your thing at the same time
Oh,
and
Arcanist, I know
watching
that,
it.
buddy.
The thing is, I'm doing this on my phone, so I'm like making sure, try not to do anything to mess this up.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. The live streams happen, man. You saw what happened at the NYC's live stream, so anything can happen.
Yeah,
Actually, I did. Actually, I didn't. I don't know what happened at NYC.
No, yeah, because somebody pretended to be me and a couple of other YouTubers and jumped on his stream.
Oh,
Archemist, wait a second. Archemist, you want to come in here? You want to come in here, buddy?
Oh
Archemist,
yeah,
come on. Hell yeah, he can come in. Give me a
heck
second.
yeah. I was just on with the NYC with him, so that'd be kind of cool, just to actually really talk to him.
oh, nice.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. Keep talking, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're good. Yeah, man, because that's what happened there. And then, Ben, what are you really looking forward to this year, like movie wise?
Oh, film wise, besides Joker, I'm looking forward to Star Wars. I'm wearing the Galaxy's Edge shirt here because
Right.
I live a few miles away from Disneyland,
Thank
and
you, buddy. Yep.
Wait, what's up?
No,
No,
sorry.
we sent the Alchemist the link.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but I've always loved Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm really looking forward to Rise of Skywalker. I'm just looking forward to the end of the saga. I'm looking forward to there's Ryan. He has to go watch a thing for our fake nerd watch. Okay, but I want to say Star Wars is definitely like up there for me as what I'm looking forward to at the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Star
it's Joker.
Wars?
Yeah, Joker first, obviously, but then of course the wait for Star Wars begins.
All right. How are you taking, because I love Star Wars and I love Star Trek. So are you more of a Star Wars fan?
I'm definitely more of a Star Wars fan.
Okay. Now I got a question for you.
I'm more of a Star Wars fan, but I also became a big, not a big, but a pretty decent Star Trek fan after the 2009 film, and then when I met my other co-host Brandon, because he is a huge Star Trek fan. And after I saw Star Trek 09, I watched it with my father. He was a big Star Trek fan. We went home and started TiVoing the original series because they would come up on TV Land.
Sure.
So I would watch the original episodes with him, and I got really into it.
Did you have a favorite one of the original series?
I really liked the episode where they went to a planet where World War III was fought.
Nice.
Between the Coms and the Yanks. Also, I remember a lot of people telling me that Trouble with Tribbles was really good. I didn't really like it all that much. I thought it was fine.
I'll tell you my favorite one.
Which one?
Space Seed.
Space Seed. Which one was that again?
Space Seed was the very first time they run into Khan for the first time.
Oh, the setup for Wrath of Khan. Okay. I don't think I've ever saw that episode, actually.
It's excellent, dude. It's really good.
Yeah,
he had a whole bunch of people on his ship. Yeah,
okay.
It's really, really good. If you haven't checked it out, check it out.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah, you want a really quick story if I can.
No, absolutely.
When I was a kid, my dad would trick my younger brother and I, because we used to watch Free Willy all the time.
Right.
Sure.
So one day my dad was just sick and tired of watching Free Willy with us, and he pulls out Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home and said, "Hey, let's watch this." And we're like, "Oh, well, we want to watch Free Willy." And my dad's like, "No, boys, this is Free Willy in space."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it was. You're talking about Voyage Home, yeah.
Oh yeah. So of course we're like, "What? Free Willy in space? Oh my god!" We put it in the VCR, and we're watching it, and then we're like, "Wait, but those are humpback whales. Free Willy's a killer whale." And Dad's like, "No, that's Free Willy." We're like, "No, that's not." But we would still watch it. We referred to Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home as Free Willy in space.
Awesome. That's hilarious. Too cool.
That's how my dad would trick us to watch Star Trek and I didn't know what Star Trek was. I had no clue what we were watching.
Yep. Funny. Oh my God, that's funny. That was a great one too. It was really a funny one too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good one. It's where I loved it when they were on the bus and they had a punk rocker.
Oh yeah.
And Spock just turns around and goes,
and he just like he knocks
pinches
him
him
out.
and boom, knocks out on
Yep.
music. And the
Or-
swearing part got me too. That was hilarious. Double dumbass on you. Remember?
Also when Uhura and Chekhov are trying to find where the submarines are, and everyone is just like, huh?
And
Especially
it's
one with the thick.
it's a Russian language guy that's looking for on a nuclear submarine. Remember?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Apparently, according to Brandon, they were actually in the middle of San Francisco asking that question, and then the girl who actually gave them the response in the movie, right when the actors went off, the producers and some lawyers ran up and with a citizen like, "Hey, can you sign this so we can legally put you in a movie? We're filming a movie right now." No one.
That's cool to know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this. Gotta
Mark
say
Goodness.
hi to my brother. It
Yo,
is
what's going on, guys?
my
Is
brother.
this loading?
Hey.
What's going on?
You. Awesome.
What's up?
Well,
What's up, everybody?
Awesome.
Yeah, got on here for a little bit before I go to sleep. Got to work tomorrow.
Excellent. Nice to see you.
Yeah. What's going on?
Anything
How's
new
it?
tonight?
Nah, I just bumped into like some old drawings that I forgot I had. But yeah, I know some of you guys seen it earlier, but yeah, there's some stuff that I had in the
oh yeah,
Oh.
I know I know somebody that would like that one. Chad,
Yeah.
Chad, 90MF Comics would really like that one for sure.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
a beautiful Cosmic Ghost Rider.
So I know some of y'all be wondering like how I start my stuff off. I'm gonna show you.
Hey, can anyone
Like-
else hear him? Because I can't hear him.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can hear.
Oh great, must be me.
Ben, can you hear?
I can
Oh, this
hear everyone else except for our chemist.
Okay, so nobody talk and let our chemist talk. Okay.
Usually
Okay.
when I start off my drawings, this is what it starts like. You know, a rough draft.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
there's a-
hearing absolutely nothing. Oh
Damn.
man, this is a bummer.
So there's something that I work on, and then it goes from that to
You know, it
Yeah.
could just be my phone, guys. It could possibly just be my phone.
then it goes to this.
Wow.
Oh,
But
that
this
is
is-
cool.
This is
Jeff
not,
would like that one though.
yeah, this is not done. This is sloppy like this. You know, it's off proportion. It was just a concept, but when I redo it, it's gonna look better.
That's sweet.
And then this is one of my things that I finished. Outside.
Wow.
Ooh.
Dark side.
Yeah,
Very
it's tight.
Oh, that is an awesome dark side.
And
Art?
then
Chemist, you're rocking it, buddy. I love it.
and then I'll show you one because Robert asked me what's one of my favorite drawings. So it's another one.
Wow. Dude, that's
But this is okay, but
Ooh, Ryan would dig that.
the background on this, I got like super tired because I was sick, so I just filled it in. I just focused on this, the Iron Man, and there's a kid Iron Man.
dude, but that's still badass, man. Nah.
Yeah, thank you. I made posters of this one, but my wife did.
Yeah, that Iron Man really pops. That black.
Yeah,
one.
man.
And this is another one of my favorites because Robert asked me.
Nice.
Oh,
I know what my
X-Force
next
Deadpool.
commission's gonna be.
So, and then it's a mixture of because I was born in the '80s, so you have a mixture of RoboCop, you have a mixture of the T-100 and Deadpool.
Oh, that's cool.
So you see the leg right there. That's like RoboCop leg.
Yeah,
And then
where
that-
the gun pops out right there.
Yeah, and it's all pencil and mark, and then you have Spider-Man looking up at him like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Awesome, brother.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
rad.
That is so
It's
cool.
like a new, almost like a New Mutants '89 homage with the floating heads and stuff, right?
and then this one is one that I really don't like them more like that. You know, we love them just sick. That's
Ooh.
sloppy.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
not-
Ryan is the biggest Doctor Doom fan I know. He loves everything Doctor Doom. He would like that.
Sweet.
What else I have? Well then, I know
Show the
something
Carnage. You got the Carnage?
Carnage.
Oh yeah, that Carnage I really like that one too, man.
That'll be my favorite. My next video.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Ah!
Cool.
That's cool. Look at
Yeah, that is.
awesome. That's awesome.
I would just get it just because.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Oh,
Yeah, that
man,
is.
that's so cool.
Yes.
Then my talking about how drawings with stuff behind it. So this one right here
Oh,
is whoever,
very cool.
whoever
Look at
gets this one.
Watch
Steve would
this.
like that one too.
Watch what he does. Watch
And
what
then
he
you
does.
see the fingers, you know, they have like
Yeah.
the glue on it.
Show me the fingers. Now watch.
So in the back, well, this one is not really on the outside. It's behind. There's something special,
Yep.
but I'm not gonna tell nobody.
Oh, okay.
Whoever buys is gonna see what's behind it.
Oh, that's cool. But
Yeah.
it's still cool though.
Yeah. Do you have any of the stuff that goes around the outside, buddy?
That one has a drawing behind it, but I'm not telling nobody what it is.
No, I know that. I'm not going to say anything. So
that's the one I really like.
that one's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, but you can be jealous all you want. I watched the art chemist make some of this. He's making the slime on the tongue and stuff. That was really cool, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, like
Like,
he do a live stream when he does that.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Where'd he
Oh,
go?
Oh,
He
no.
got cut off. Ah, really? All right. Think. Buddy. What happened?
Technical difficulties.
It looks
It
like it.
happens. It happens. Don't worry, Robert. It happens.
I'll send you another link just in case. Make sure he's
Okay.
back in. Your son's
Hopefully I can hear him this time.
Yeah, me too. There he is. Talk.
There he is.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You
So
hear
yeah,
Nope. Still can't
Damn.
hear him. Yeah.
It's your
Oh,
phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my phone. It's my phone. Hey, Art, I don't know if you can hear me, man, but all the stuff
Yep.
you're showing me is awesome, but I can't hear a single word you are saying.
Can you hear him, Mark?
Oh,
Arsenio, can you hear him?
yeah, I hear everything. I hear everything you say.
Because
Okay.
he can't hear you. He's
Oh, he
looking at
can't.
you.
You
Yeah,
can't hear
Ben,
me.
he can hear you.
I can hear him.
He
Yeah,
can
Jeff
hear
can hear
you. You
him,
can't
so.
hear him. Look at that.
Wow. Okay. So the next one I wanted the one the Artemis to do, man, it's Vampy for sure.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite shot in the
Oh.
movie. I love that movie.
Absolutely, Sam. Straight fire.
So this is I'm a big Deadpool fan, so
Oh yeah, that's really
Is that
cool, man.
Deadpool?
I really like that one too.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Deadpool.
That's cool. Deadpool Scorpion. That's rad.
Our chemistry should start making shirts now too, man. Like all the other artists.
That's what I'm thinking of doing. I think I'm gonna have either art chemist make. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Look at
hey.
Wow.
Oh, Art, hold that up. Babe, you guys see this one? You guys check this out.
Where are you recording?
Hold on.
Cool.
Yeah. Sweet, right?
Are you
Sorry.
recording?
I
Yeah, it's on record.
Yeah, I had to show. We're big Nightmare Before Christmas fans, so I had to show her that.
Totally. That's
yeah,
excellent.
my wife too.
Yeah, my sister is too. So we all got somebody that likes it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Arsenio, do you have any shout outs you want to give for your wife what she does?
Oh yeah. If you guys ever buy comics, we have my wife. She does Skeleton Comics. So you
Okay.
go to skeletoncomics.com. Excuse me. And if you use the code NY Warriors, you get I think 5% off or 10% off, something like that. But yeah, you can check it out. You know, again, let me know if you go on there. Just let me know.
All right.
Then I'm working on this. This is going to be like an upcoming project.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
You know,
That's cool.
and then I'll show you something that day.
Did you hear the challenge I put out there, Art Chemist?
Yeah, I heard it. The Morbius, I'm up for it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah. So I already know who I'm commissioning next.
Yeah. Told you. I told you, don't underestimate chemist. He's
I didn't. I already knew what I was
This
gonna
one?
get.
This one kind of got messed up with the marker. Not too much, but they didn't come out smooth because of one of the markers. But it still looks nice.
I
It's
can't.
not finished. It's not finished yet though.
Remember, guys.
I got Jim doing Vampy, so the next thing I'm gonna have have our chemist do is probably the vampy for me.
Yeah, let's see what else. I have a few more things somewhere else. I just can't figure out where.
So, Arsenio,
Yep.
tell,
What's
the
up?
people, tell everybody on the panel here, Ben, Jeffrey, Comic Con, tell everybody, and even on the chat,
Mhm.
what's your favorite? Who is your favorite comic book character and why?
Deadpool.
Okay, that's
Deadpool because he's super witty, man. Super funny. Yeah, he's always fucking with everybody, especially like people like Thanos and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
After that, Spider-Man and
Yeah.
let's see, I don't know. Sometimes Hulk and Magneto.
That's cool.
I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm working on
Yeah.
something for Adam, comically flawed.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you the front because he's seen it, but this is the
nice.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
It's not
really
finished yet.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow, brother, that's really good.
It's not finished yet, so when it finishes, then he'll go. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, Robert, I got certified for CGC.
What?
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
really
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations! Hell
So
yeah!
now-
yeah.
I have
oh,
no
yeah.
idea what's going on. What just happened?
Okay, all right. What's happening here? You see this, Ben?
Yeah.
He just got certified through CGC, so you can get his art, CGC slab, and certified graded.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Arsenio,
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
And then let's see what else I have here. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all you guys for letting me on here.
Absolutely.
Are you going to New York Comic Con?
Yep, I'll be there.
You'll be there.
Nice. See you there then, hopefully.
Yeah, you better get a picture of them if you find them. Nice.
Wow.
Very cool. Look at that. Love it.
The hand is not all that. I kind of messed up on the hand, but it was just a rough sketch. I ended up finishing it.
It's so cool.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like Jim too. You're just like boat right.
So, that one's got to go to Bueller. The little brony, super brony. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but that's most of my stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff on all over the place. If anybody missed out on one of these, let me know.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got to get our chemist on the show with it. Just with yeah, that's what I guess.
So, Arsenio, would you be up for that? I'm going to put you out. I'm going to put you on the spot.
The Morbius? For the Morbius thing?
The Morbius thing, but what I'm going to ask you is, how would you like to do a show with us doing live like we are now, with you in the background doing some of your artwork?
Depends what day it is, because I have no vacation days coming up.
Yeah,
So usually when I come on,
absolutely.
yeah.
You're more than welcome.
Usually when I'm coming home from work, I'm usually tired. So
Yeah.
yeah. And on my off days, I know everybody's hours is different. My off days, I'm up wide awake in the morning and at night. I'm like,
Really loves his ponies. It's excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you for showing up, buddy. That's awesome. Perfect timing.
yeah, Jeffrey, you're gonna be at Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, I'm going with Comic Books NYC, so
Yeah. I'm gonna check you out.
yeah, for sure, man. It'll be good to meet you.
Yeah. I'm gonna see how we're gonna figure it out, because I got his number, so I can text him.
All right, cool. Yeah, I should be with him just about all the time. So
All right, cool.
Well, you guys got to come out to MegaCon then.
ha.
Yeah. Me and my wife. My wife wants to go to like different cons, so we're gonna end up going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. This
You
is
can't
like
hear him still?
Nope.
Not
Can't hear a
not
single
bad,
word
man.
he's saying.
that's crazy.
You know, it's not you. It's probably my phone. It's probably my thing. That's probably why.
Damn.
It's not your fault, because I know if you guys can hear him, if he can hear me, awesome. But I cannot hear a single word he is saying.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's my phone.
Possibly. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yeah. Wait, which one?
Which one?
Either my co-host. Do you have any questions?
Okay.
So we got our chemist on here now. Arsenio,
not-
you wouldn't mind answering any questions, would you?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, like I said, I've now I got Jim drawing Vampy. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing his take on Vampirella, pretty much. Like Vampirella, any even a Dawn. You know what I mean? So, yeah, not really a question. I really won't mind. Like your challenge, same thing.
I got to get another blank cover of Morbius, and I got to send
I
one
gotta
to
get now I gotta get a Vampy blank.
Yep, definitely. I've seen a few out there, but they weren't. No.
Yeah,
So, anything
and
else
that's
tonight?
the same thing. So
Sorry, Ben. Go ahead.
no, I told Jim the same thing to take his time with stuff. So
Right. Okay.
Not much.
I think we're gonna call this out, but what I want to do is first I want to start with Jeff. Jeffy
Which
Khan?
one?
Jeffy Comic the other announcer. Do you have anything in the works or any shows you're going to be on or anything you want to talk about? This is your time. Go ahead and say all your plugs.
Joe, are you talking to me? My favorite football team is the Houston Texans. I every Saturday, I do Coast to Coast with Rod the Rican. I'm on the hunt every other week. Me and Tony Sanders do a show called Bro Talk, but it's just a real spontaneous whenever we feel like doing it. I have a channel that I do stuff on once in a while. I'm usually on other people's channels, but I do put stuff out. Not as much as I used to, because like Art Chemist was saying, man, you work all day and sometimes you come home and you're just tired. It's hard to get up and do something. So like I have commitments that I keep up with on other people's channels. So when it comes to keeping up with my own stuff, it's not as important to me as staying on top of my true commitments to other people's shows and things like that. So I don't put a lot out on my channel, but I do once in a while. But other than that, I'm going to New York Comic Con this week, so hopefully I'll be making a bunch of videos with Comic Books NYC and showing off some of those things. So if you're in the New York area or you're going to be at Comic Con and you see me, come say hi.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty much. All right, buddy. And Ben, this is your time,
Hey.
brother.
Yeah, so I actually do have a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Fake Nerd Podcast. We record every Sunday. We have a show coming out tomorrow, or we're recording and putting out tomorrow. And if you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and are going to Los Angeles Comic Con on Saturday, October 12th at 4 p.m. in room 407, myself, the rest of my show, the Fake Nerd Podcast, and a friend of our show, Mike Matola, he's the guy who drew this really cool logo you see on the side, and also he drew that. This Dave Grohl.
Really?
That's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters up there. He does line by line posters. He takes movie scripts and he writes them the whole thing out and makes pictures out of them. So the five of us are going to be doing a panel at LA Comic Con at 4 o'clock on the 12th. Yeah, at 4 o'clock on the 12th of Saturday the 12th in room 407. So if you're going to be at Los Angeles Comic Con and you're there for that day, show up, say hi. We're doing. He's been on our show before. If you look on the backlog of our show, it's Mike's Impossible Movie Trivia Challenge.
Sweet.
So yeah, and the film we're doing is Nightmare Before Christmas. So so I got to study up on that. That means I got to watch the movie a lot and study up so I can win it. Anyways,
the boogie character is what I like.
Yeah. So if you're gonna be there, so if you're gonna be in Los Angeles, come over, say hi. We'll be at the show. Definitely Saturday, obviously, because it's our panel, and most likely Sunday as well. And also check out our YouTube. Our YouTube is Fake Nerd Podcast. We have Fake Nerds Watch with myself, Sparks, Ryan, we're doing Dark Crystal Resistance right now. We also, Brian and I do a show called Basement Arcade where we're doing Let's Plays of video games. And we also have video versions of our podcast, both the whole episode and just the main topic. It's all up there. Just go check out our YouTube. Everything is on there. And also, you can listen to the Fake Nerd Podcast on Apple, Stitcher, Google Play, pretty much wherever you can find your podcast on.
Sweet.
Yeah. I know. So sorry, very long-winded, but
Absolutely, brother.
because
No,
of
it's
LA
all
Comic Con,
good.
I had to talk about that. That's a big thing
Absolutely.
for us, and I am so excited for that.
That's
Were
excellent.
you at WonderCon this year?
I was, but I was there as a guest. I wasn't there as like a panelist or anything.
So I was there on Saturday, guess.
Okay. All right. Well, if you go to WonderCon next year, I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for you, bud.
For sure, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. My buddy Arsenio.
Yo,
Got
what's up,
anything?
everybody?
Go ahead, buddy. Anything you want to talk
Ben for a minute.
buddy?
I'm gonna mess with Ben a little bit. So he can't hear.
I missed the sound.
I'm just messing with you. Nah, man, anybody who can hear me, just hit me up on IG, the Archemist _. Man, I'm cool with anything, man. Just hit me up. You have any questions or whatever, you know? Just a regular person.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got this too. This is my favorite. Watercolor.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I did this.
Straight fire tonight, buddy. Yes, I know what that picture is. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
But nah, just hit me up, man. Thank you. You know, I like everybody who's up in the auction, everybody in the chat. Community super cool. So far, I haven't met no weird people, but you know,
That's always a plus.
we all enjoy collecting comics. Yeah, that's a cool thing.
Don't go anywhere, you guys. We're not done. So when I wait for the intro to finish out, and then just don't go anywhere yet. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm just putting it out there right now. Go ahead, buddy. Give me 1 second, Jeff.
All right, guys. You guys know who this is. You guys know what this is. It's your boy Jeff, aka the Catanese Comic Kid. You know, I have Celebrate Sundays coming up with Conquistadors, with Steve Whiting, and with Hialeah Comic Bro, and probably with Stay Puft there tomorrow. So, and then we have Cantonese Comic Wednesdays every Wednesday, 1 p.m. EST. Releases every Wednesday, where I show you guys on my haul, and then I teach you guys a little bit of Cantonese. And then we have the Books on a Hook show with my co-host Ryan, Robert, the comic book G-Spot Galvin. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I got going on. What's Robert got going on?
The only thing I ever got going on. Life. Here we go. All right. Big shout out to all my guests tonight. Ben, the art chemist, awesome. Jeffrey Comic-Con, love you. Thank you so much for being here. My co-host, Jeff 813, thank you so much for being here, you guys, tonight. It was a lot of fun. Everybody in the chat, any new subscribers out there, please do me a favor. I'd appreciate it. Hold on. Thank you very much, Biggie. I appreciate that. Give you a quick shout out. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. And we are going to, let's see here. Thank you. That's all I can say. Community, thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody who stayed up late to watch this. I appreciate it. My whole entire panel watches it. Subscribe to everybody in the panel. Check everybody out. Thank you so much. And I am going to call this out. No one go anywhere. I got to do this all over again.
You got this.
Yeah, I know. It's just frustrating. I don't know why it does that. But here we go. Thank you very much. Peace.